7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the
Munch Bros in the Nerdverse.
I am one of your hosts, Blasphemous, and joining me, like always, is that lady bro herself, Tank Girl.
Hola.
And next to her, he's a crusty as Zoidberg and as dependable as McCoy. It's Dr. Cheese.
Dr. Cheese here.
How is everyone tonight?
I'm a bit tired.
It's a tired day.
Yeah.
Walking around earlier kind of pooped me out.
We're being vagrants today, and we went outside.
I had my mask.
You had your mask. He is a doctor. He needs to wear a mask.
It didn't help we had mimosas earlier, and then we went walking outside.
That probably was it. Kind of bogged us down into that liquor in the morning.
You know, I think that mimosas help everything.
It really does.
It helps a morning sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
sure.
you know, going to the farmer's market today was really nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was great, but there's like nobody there. But they said it's getting bigger.
I got some nice baby carrots.
You did. You got some carrots.
Oh, and I got the best balsamic dipping bread.
And cherries. Fresh cherries.
And we got some cranberry bread and
Cranberry sourdough, and then a regular sourdough round.
And then we got flavored popcorn.
Which we haven't tried yet.
Yeah, because there was like what? We got the butter. We got
yeah, you wanted regular old butter.
Because I'm lame.
And then our son, Logus McBrogus, wanted cheese. And then I was like, I'm going to go crazy because nobody else wanted to go crazy. They got standard popcorn. I was like, I'm getting Fruity Loops popcorn.
That is all you.
It looks
Fruit
good.
Loops popcorn.
No, Fruity Loops. They can't call it fruit.
Fruity Loopies.
Fruity Loopies. Fruity Loop Lilies.
Fruity Loopities.
Anybody do anything crazy this week? There was a big silence there.
I finally got my unemployment after 2 months, which was nice.
That was good.
And I was waiting by the phone to take one of our good friends to the doctor because she broke her kneecap.
Broke her kneecap, not knee.
Her kneecap.
Kneecap.
Ouch.
She landed
Holy
on
shit.
her knee and her kneecap snapped in half. She showed me a picture and it looks like the inside of a puppet's mouth.
Yeah,
it's like
just indent central. I feel so bad for her. She's such a great lady.
Yeah, when you break those sorts of things, they ain't never coming back the same way.
No.
Well, she has an appointment Monday, so I might take her, and I just feel so bad because I'm accident prone, but she is like majorly accident prone. So.
Yeah, the painful accidents.
Well, mine are painful too, but I don't break anything, or I don't have things smash my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the luck of the draw. She's like the nicest lady ever. And shit just goes down on her. We're sorry, but we love her and we try to help her out.
You know
And she
her.
helps us out all the time. She's a great lady.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is what we're going to nerd out to. Oh, 2-2. What we're going to nerd out to tonight. And that is, we're bringing back our old segment, On the Radar, where we talk about things that we're excited to see. I've got 2 of them, and Tank Girl's got 1 of them. Dr. Cheese just couldn't figure something out this time. But that's okay. You'll like what we have to talk about.
Oh, goody.
And then we got one of Tank Girl's famous one-liners. That's going to be great. I look forward to that every weekend. And then the weekly chug, where we're tonight, instead of 1 beer, not 2 beers, but we are going to rate and talk about 3 beers.
It is the Trippelchugg.
The triple weekly chug.
And it's going to be interesting because they're all different levels.
They're all different alcohol levels, and each one of us picked one. And it was just something that we were just looking for. It wasn't that we were looking for high alcohol or low alcohol content. And then we've got our sad one, pour one out for the homies. People in Hollywood or Holly Nerd of all sorts of nerd verses have passed away. And we will pay respects to them by pouring one out for the homies. And then we got our nerd news. All right? How's that sound?
That sounds great to me.
All right. Now let's talk nerdy.
Talk nerdy to me, babe.
On the radar, I've got something that I watched the trailer for. It's a video game that's coming out, and I think it's mainly going to come out. It's going to come out on PS4, but I think they're making it for PS5 because it looks visually stunning, and that is Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Valhalla.
So basically, we're not like this. Whatever. I never played the other original ones, but basically, it was like kind of like a ninja dude. Like,
He was Middle Eastern.
Wasn't he like a Templar though? Like in one of them, and then.
No, the Templars were fighting against the Assassins.
That's what it was. Yeah, so they're Middle Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like almost ninja.
Well, the thing about it is that every different game has been from different eras and assassins of different origin or country of origin.
But all the original games, like they all look
Yeah,
kind
they're
of
all
similar.
tied.
They had like the hood and the knives and.
Mm-hmm. They're all tied. They all have the same like history and stuff like that.
Well, this one
Assassin's
is
Brotherhood comes through all these different countries.
This one, they're like, hey, we're not doing that anymore. We're just going to be straight up Vikings. And axes and shit, and it looks nuts.
So like Black Flag, when they just straight up went pirate, they weren't assassins anymore.
Yeah, straight up pirate. Now they're going to Vikings, and it looks awesome. I cannot wait. Also, something that's on my radar because it looks awesome is Tony Hawk's 1 and 2, the remastered.
Oh, yes.
So now we have like 4K graphics with the old levels and the old skaters, and I think they have some of the newer ones. And then you get to have gameplay like the newer Tony Hawk games where you have like different tricks and more tricks.
And like reverts and stuff like that?
Reverts and manuals.
Oh,
and
nice.
you get to play all the original levels. So you got like the warehouse, like a school, you know, all stuff like that, and it's going to be awesome.
And that's going to make it to where you can like chain these 14 billion point combo things like easily.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through my newsfeed earlier, and somebody shared that there are 5 original songs from Tony Hawk 2 that are not going to be in the re-release.
Well, that's okay. Tony Hawk 2 had so much more music than the first one.
I know.
But they're having the full soundtrack from number 1 on there.
Yeah, but
plus.
from number 2, there are 5 major songs. I think one of them's the Rancid song, and they're not. Well, okay, so I remember playing that game, just listening to it, and
That's where I heard Suicide Machine.
Oh, Suicide Machine.
That's the first time I ever
The
heard
New
Suicide
Girl?
Machines.
Yeah.
The new girl. And then, yeah, I think Goldfinger was on that one too, yeah.
yeah, they did
And
Superman.
that's going to still be on there because you can't play Tony Hawk 1 or 2 without Superman.
Well,
That was a
duh.
great freaking song.
No, all those songs just came out to be iconic just because of that game, their association with that game.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to play it. Like, it just looks so good. Tank Girl said she had something on her radar. Disney Plus. Something's coming to it.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I totally spaced. Hamilton is coming to Disney Plus. The whole Broadway production, the whole thing. And I'm very excited because I've always wanted to see Hamilton. And it's supposed to be a really good musical, you know, about our founding fathers, but it's all rap and it's like, yo, 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 what's up? But not like
Yo, yo, yo.
not like
I
that.
got a cup of cocoa.
Yo.
It's not like that, but it's actually supposed to be really interesting and really good. And I was really excited to see that coming. So
is this supposed to be like something that already happened and they recorded it and they're going to put on? Or are they going to actually have all their Disney stars that are in Broadway?
no.
redo
So
it?
it's going to be the original Hamilton cast,
So it's-
including the guy who wrote it, which was, God, what's his name?
I forgot his name.
He's in a lot of stuff, but
I don't care. But yeah, I can't wait to see that.
yeah, it's the original Broadway cast.
But it's remade, is what you're telling me.
No, it's not remade. They're going to do the whole production, and they're going to film it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That-
It's being remade. It's not like it's old footage. Like they're gonna make a
Yeah.
brand new one with the original cast.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm interested. I've heard about this thing a couple. Was it Andrew Lloyd Webber you were looking for?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
it wasn't
It was-
one of his?
He was in Mary Poppins Returns as the dude.
The dude. So Lebowski.
Hold
I
on.
didn't know he was in Mary Poppins Return.
I gotta.
Oh, I gotta see that movie then.
No, Mary Poppins Returns is great. It's sad that Julie Andrews didn't make an appearance,
But,
but Angela Lansbury did at the end.
Mm.
oh, here we go.
And she's like making things float.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's almost like they're nodding back to Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lin-Manuel Miranda?
He's the one who wrote Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
So he wrote,
Oh, never
directed,
heard of
and
him.
starred in. But you've seen him in things.
No, I haven't.
Mary Poppins Returns. He's done a few drunk histories.
Oh, I
like,
think so then, yeah. But he's not like his face just isn't something you remember
Yeah.
to me. But hey, if
He
you
does
made all this
more-
stuff, it's awesome.
Well, he does more behind the scene things. He's never really on camera a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote, directed, and starred in Hamilton.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
All right, Tango, give me a one-liner. Please.
Give me that one
I'm just waiting for it.
Your nipples are older than your teeth.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Your nipples are older than your teeth.
But it's true.
It's so damn true. Oh god, after that one, I need a beer.
I do need a beer.
We
after that,
need
too.
beer. We've all looked like we need beer tonight. I guess we can do our weekly chug.
We should do our weekly chug.
Oh, it's time for the weekly chug.
Beer is good.
All right. This first beer is actually what Tank Girl picked out. Tank Girl, do you want to tell us what it's called?
I might butcher the name,
It's
so...
French.
It's French, so...
I could help you if you don't want to do it.
Okay, so it's à tout le monde.
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 Le tout le monde.
À tout le monde.
So I saw this beer. It is a Belgian style ale, and it is from Megadeth. It is a 4.5% alcohol volume, and I don't know, I saw that, and I like Belgian beers. Belgian beers are really good. So I thought, hey, you know what? We tried Deftones, we tried Iron Maiden.
Oh, yeah.
Why not try some Megadeth?
Iron Maidens is really good.
Heck yeah, it is.
It's a Belgian style, I think it's Saison ale. I don't know how to speak French. So if I
Saison?
butcher it, I'm sorry. Yeah, it says a tout le monde ale is a flavorful Belgian style dry hop golden Saison with hoppy and spicy notes.
It smells good. I like the smell of it.
Topped by an unctuous head, this beer will give fans a clean, fresh taste and crisp, dry finish, inviting to take another sip. Let's see if this makes us want to have another sip. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's try this. Tank Girl spills it all over herself.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
First notes I have, it starts out a bit skunky, but mellows out a bit.
Sorry, I had to go get some tissue. I spilled all over myself.
With hoppy and spicy notes. I don't know if I taste spicy. But I know it's different spicy. It's not like burning spicy, obviously.
No, it's
But I do feel it is fresh and a crisp, dry finish, like they said. But I don't know if I hear spicy. I do feel, I do taste the hoppiness.
When you first take a sip of it, I can feel something, but
Oh, do you? Yeah.
shut up. I can see what you're saying. Like, there's a tiny bit of spice, but it's not very overpowering.
No.
And it does have a very crisp finish.
Then if you say that, then that means spicy notes. No, it's just little.
Yeah, it's just like a very subtle.
Just
And-
a little all over the place, you know?
It is good. Like,
It's good. Actually, it does invite me to take another sip.
I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon.
Oh,
Let
really?
me try this again.
I am not getting any hints of cinnamon.
I can see where you're going with that. It's very subtle. Like I could
can-
taste the
My-
cinnamony flavor. It's probably not actual cinnamon. It's probably just flavors combined.
Might be like
tastes like that.
nutmeg or something like that.
I can see nutmeg over cinnamon because cinnamon is a very powerful taste and nutmeg is not as powerful, but you could still, have that spice to it. Honestly,
Shut up, Meg.
You know what?
Nutmeg.
But in my personal opinion, I can have one of these and probably not drink another one because of the flavor of it and how it settles with me. It's a very good beer. I will give it 3 beers, but I probably will have one and then be done. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's
Right when I'm in the middle of saying,
no. You said pretty much everything you needed to say. I mean, I
give
agree
rating.
with you. Like, this is good. It's good, but it's just, to me, craft beer to me is not something where you can have one after another. That's what the lagers are for, because it's basically water, so you can drink more. When you have craft beers, you don't have to drink more.
yeah,
So,
I give it 3 beers.
sorry, it's making me burp. It's carbonated like hell. I'll give it a 3. It's not bad.
I'll give it a 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could go either way with it. It's not great.
I mean, it's not shitty, but
It's not shitty, but it's not great.
okay.
Like I'll drink it. I'm gonna finish off this beer, but
Yeah,
because I'm not a quitter.
don't be a quitter.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, nutmeg.
I was talking to Doctor on that one.
I'm
Just like-
actually excited to try this next one. This one,
Well, this one is the Doctor's. Can you tell us what its name is?
This is called Tasty IPA from 21st Amendment Brew.
Yes, 21st Amendment Brewery,
Now-
from what I hear, is from San Francisco.
Fun fact about the 21st Amendment: that was the Prohibition Amendment
It's
that
true.
got repealed.
It's
now,
true.
Dr. Cheese, can you explain the picture on the can?
The picture is Benjamin with his shirt off,
He is half naked,
and
rolling.
yeah, and he's got hops covering portions of his body to include his nipples.
He's rolling
got a-
around in a field of hops.
Yeah, he's got
Like
a
half naked.
He's got a beautiful beer belly there.
He definitely drank this beer.
Yeah, this is a ton of hops though in the background. It's like pretty much an all green can for hop.
Well,
In the middle of it, you got Ben Franklin there.
don't forget his kite.
Yeah. His kite is in the hops as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Do you see his face? He's like cheesing so hard, like
He is getting down in there.
he's getting down on that hops.
Oh, yeah, he's
Dirty, dirty Ben.
So
getting high on that hops.
he is.
Those
I mean,
buds.
if you didn't know that was hops, you would think that's probably weed.
Well, they're cousins.
I know. Tasty IPA by 21st Amendment Brewery. This is a 6.8 IPA. So we went from 4.5 to 6.8. I wanted to read what they had about this on their website. It says, curious minds are a beautiful thing who better to take a cue from than Benjamin Franklin. Much like he discovered electricity by boldly flying a kite in a thunderstorm, we were struck with a great idea of our own. Let's take one of our favorite homebrew recipes and turn it into a standout gold-colored American IPA that we call Tasty IPA. Crack open a can and enjoy bright, fresh flavors and aromas of hops, tropical stone fruits, pine, and a hint of spiciness. Mr. Franklin once said, "Well done is better than well said," and this beer is sure to prove that theory.
Oh my god.
All right.
They had some kind of a writer write that one.
Yep.
All right,
Cans
let's crack it open.
guys.
Why is everyone I'm opening like shooken up? I barely even touch it.
It's the doctor's fault. He's the one who grabbed the beers this time.
God damn you, Doc.
But if
Yeah.
you- this is so heavy, Doc.
You'll notice I didn't handle the beers once they got to the table,
Well, I just scooted them
and
over.
they were just
Okay.
passed out however they were, and I
The
still got a beer
smell.
that didn't spit up on me. So
The smell is very fruity. I see it. Tell me about it.
I don't like it. Oh my god. I don't like it.
Oh, just wait till you get to the third beer.
I don't want... God,
I haven't even taken a drink because you're just over there going, "Oh my god!"
I don't like it. I think it tastes awful.
All right, let me try one.
I'm tasting dragon fruit and mango.
I got the mango, definitely. I don't think I've ever actually had dragon fruit by itself.
Yeah, it's
So I
that
wouldn't
stuff that
know.
tastes like sweaty armpit.
Sweaty armpit?
Yeah.
I thought that was jackfruit.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I don't hate it, but yeah, it's got a more hoppy flavor.
Yeah, it's very hoppy.
That Tank
See,
Girl
I
it does not do.
Nope, I gotta eat cheese to get this out of my mouth.
So like, if 20verse ever heard this, it's not that she hates it, she just is not a connoisseur of beers like this yet. It takes a while. I used to hate beers like this too.
I'm trying, and you guys got like 5 years on me, so shut up.
I like it.
5 years of 5 beers on you.
Yeah, 5
Yeah,
years.
I've definitely got the fruit smell. It's in my nose still.
You taste that mango, right?
And you definitely taste the pine.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
the pine stands out
It's
so
in the
much.
foreground.
See, I don't get the taste of mango. I don't get the taste of dragon fruit. I don't get the taste of anything.
You got the pine.
Are you breathing in through your nose as you're drinking? Because that's what I do.
Really? I know how to drink beer. Cheese.
But that's not how you do it. It's kind of like when you drink a Guinness. You don't just drink the head with the beer. You gotta let some of the head in and let the beer come under. That's how you drink it. So there's different ways to drink other ones.
Well, I took my third sip. It wasn't as bad as the first one, but I still do not like it.
I think it was because you weren't ready for that kind of a flavor.
I wasn't. I was like expecting,
It to be mellow.
yeah, a little bit.
You like amber and the darkest.
Have you seen the can?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
got a bunch of hops on
It's
it.
Okay, well, like, I never get hoppy beer, so it's like...
Oh, there she goes.
There it is.
Oh, that was great. It was so loud.
All right, where are we at?
Oh, we got a snort too.
Where
This
are
is
we
great.
at alcohol by volume? We've got
It's a 6.8. Yeah, it's a 6.8. I don't hate it, but yet again, it's another one that I'm just gonna drink one.
You know, this is a good rating that I've recently seen that you showed me, the IBUs.
Yeah.
That just tells you how sour it is.
I wouldn't assume that these. Oh yeah, it is. It's really high up there.
Yeah, it's 70.
70 IBUs. So you might actually like the third one because it's 10 less IBUs.
Did you say, like, this is supposed to be more sour?
It's
It's
hoppy.
hoppier.
Oh, okay. You said
The
sour.
bitter. I'm sorry, not sour, bitter.
Yeah.
Bitter. See,
Bitter beer face. You remember those commercials? Those
I
are
had
great.
a bitter beer face. I was like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Those commercials were like super American. Like,
America.
America.
bitter-
Fuck yeah.
bitter beer, and the people in other countries are like, yeah, that's kind of a good
That's
thing.
what good beer is.
You gotta have a variety of flavors, right?
Um,
America's just like, nope, we want piss water,
right? It's because you can drink more.
right?
It's more refreshing because there's water. That's why. Tank Girl, let me hear yours. What's your rating?
0.5.
0.5.
0.5.
21st, I do say that your beer is a lot better than that, but she's not used to IPAs and hoppy beers.
And you have to realize I am exploring the world of beer because
She's-
usually I'll just drink like a Newcastle or a Pabst and be golden.
You're still a Padawan.
I am.
It's okay. It's okay, Doctor.
So the bitterness, after you get really used to having bitter flavors and really into it, it kind of unlocks a flavor palette that is kind of sweeter. We were talking about the stone fruits flavors. You're not getting that, right?
Mm-mm.
Right. That's because you're not past the bitterness yet.
Yeah, it just.
Well, no, I don't. I taste fruity flavor.
I know. No, I was talking to Tank Girl.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just. It's like with this, it was just not for me.
She thought it was gnarly, bruh.
Gnarly, bro.
Shut up.
All right, let's get to our third one. Our third one is the one that I picked. The Tasty was the one that Doctor picked. And the first one, A Tout Le Monde, was what Tank Girl picked. I picked Sleigh'r by Ninkasi Brewery. Sleigh'r, not spelled like the band, is like the Santa sleigh. SLEIGH apostrophe R. And this one's our more stronger beer. It's a 7.2 winter ale. This is something they had to say about this.
Thanks to being strategically wedged between the Pacific Ocean and a bunch of volcanoes, we get some of the deepest snowfalls in the world right here in our own backyard. It's our winter playground. Under its frothy head is a deep, chocolatey malt flavor that's sweet and warm with lasting bitterness, like a toasty fire on a dark, dark night.
Thank you, God.
I know, God just keeps coming in and just stealing the show.
What an ass.
Let's try Sleigh'r. It's an Oregon-based brewery. Whoa. That's different. I also didn't try anything between both beers, so I still got some IPA.
Yeah, I gotta cleanse out.
I love seeing her faces. Oh my god. Oh, we need to get a video camera for this. I would love for everybody to see this faces you make.
It hit me in the back where my ears are. Ow.
Hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell if you want Aunt Curl to be videoed when she takes these bitter beers.
And you heard it here, folks. It hit her in the back of the throat.
Oh, I said the back where my ears are.
Oh, that's even farther.
Stop being a pervert. God. How?
I like it.
I don't.
I can taste that chocolatey malt flavor.
Yeah, it has a very clear malt flavor.
Very clear. It's not very hoppy.
No, it's not.
Like, maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because we had the tasty before it and it killed our hoppy, like, flavor.
Well, the kind of bitter it is, it's not lingering bitter.
Yeah, it's more enjoyable.
But it doesn't linger like IPAs usually do.
Lasting bitterness like a toasty fire on a dark night. I can see that.
Yeah.
They paint an image. It's really good.
It's a flavor that does last a little while, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Like, I could drink this in the woods, like camping out. It'd be great with a fire.
Yeah, I could definitely, tell a scary story during it.
Yeah. So I'm going to give this one a 3.5. I'll do a 3.5. I don't hate it. And I like it a little bit more than just I could try this again for sure. I'm glad we got like a 6-pack.
I'll give it a 1 because I liked it better than the tasty. But it was still not.
It's her.
I'm sorry. I don't mind trying beers. I'll take a few sips of it. But after like 2 or 3 sips, if I don't like it, I'm not going to drink it again.
It's true.
And there's still this beer in this fridge, so y'all have at it.
Yeah. I mean, Doctor can always take it home.
I'll call it a 3 and a s'more.
A 3 and a s'more. You know what? I'll go with that with you.
Mm-hmm.
A 3 and a s'more.
A 3 and a s'more.
We'll do that. Well, we had all this beer, and it got us all ready for our saddest part. And that's pour one out for the homies.
Oh, I hate this.
People who have passed. I've done more research on the people this time. Some you may not know, but they were part of the Nerdverse.
In one way or another.
We've got 2 musicians.
Oh, no.
And 2 comedians.
Oh, no.
And we just found one about today,
Yeah,
this
it was
morning.
sad.
And it was like the one that hit me the hardest.
Well, I'm going to start out with the musicians first.
Huh?
When I say this name, don't freak out. Really listen to the last name because it sounds just like almost another person. Betty Wright. Not White. Wright. Has passed away. She was a person who is widely known for her soul, funk, gospel, disco career.
I did see that.
She died of cancer. She was 66 years old. She had endometrial cancer.
Oh, that's sad.
One of the songs she was really known for was called Clean Up Woman. And she did a lot more in music than you would think, because I know you guys are thinking about it. And you're like, I've never heard of her. I'd never heard of her until I saw this. But we have. Her songs would be remixed and reworked to be a part of modern songs, such as Mary J. Blige's song Real Love.
Oh, nice.
Sublime's song Get Out, and Africa Bambaataa Zulu War Chant.
Oh, wow.
So she may not have had a huge career of her own. I mean, she did. She was doing things, but like bigger like people would think, like somebody who would always be remembered. She is, because these other people used her stuff to make music.
That's really cool, like even though maybe you weren't the biggest at your time, people take what you've done and they incorporate it into their own music. So
Yeah, because it's so influential.
yeah.
It's like classic artist story. A famous artist put out something in their youth, and they think it doesn't go anywhere, but it touches the lives of many, many people.
Yeah.
You know, it's the classic cliche story.
So nerds, if you want to check out one of her songs, whether it's your type of music or not, check out her song Clean Up Woman. And there's many other ones. I just don't know her well enough to actually remember them. Yes, Tank Girl.
I just like a quick side note. If we're talking about musicians and everything, it's not a musician, but it was somebody who photographed musicians.
Okay.
Her name was Astrid Kircher, and she was the first person to ever photograph the Beatles.
Oh, wow.
She died at the age of 81.
Nice long life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So, and she had a great life of photography. You know, she photographed bands or like groups and everything, but she was the first ever person who ever photographed the Beatles.
Oh, I imagine she probably had a wild life.
I'm pretty sure she had a great life.
She
and
had
loved it.
like the grooviest life, man.
And then we've got
Sorry.
another musician that passed away. Brian Howe, vocalist and songwriter for Bad Company,
Oh, wow.
Passed
Oh,
I
man.
didn't know
away.
he died.
from cardiac arrest.
Oh.
He's 66 years old.
So young.
His big break was singing on Ted Nugent's Penetrator album. And sadly, what they said, how he was found in his home suffering from a heart attack. EMTs were able to briefly talk with him before he lost consciousness and was not able to be resuscitated.
Oh, that's so sad.
Check out some Bad Company or find him on the Ted Nugent Penetrator album, nerds. And then now, here's the first of many sad ones of lots of nerds I know.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm so upset.
This is not the one from today.
I know.
This is
I know.
another one.
I know which one you're talking about.
Jerry Stiller, Ben Stiller's dad,
Such a loss.
has passed away at 85. His wife, Ann Mira, which he was in lots of movies with,
And he was in,
Ben Stiller's mom, passed away in 2015. So
well, they were
at
also
least he
in
may be with his wife.
They were also in a
There you
show
go.
together, and they played husband and wife in a show together. And
Yes.
I can't remember what show it was.
Jerry was 92.
Yeah.
Launched career in the 1950s. He died of natural causes, is what they're saying. He starred along his wife, Ann Mira, in most of his half-century career. He barely ever let her go. Like, not be a part of anything. Obviously, he was known to play Frank Costanza in Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur Spooner in King of Queens.
Mm-hmm. Seinfeld. That's where him and his wife were together. That's what it was. They
Yeah.
were husband and wife in Seinfeld. I knew that. I just couldn't think of it.
And his crazy career.
In movies.
I only did a few movies because he's been like little spots here and there in like so many movies.
Mm-hmm.
But the most notable ones that we would remember, Zoolander 1 and 2.
Yep.
He actually voiced one of the planes in a Disney movie for Planes.
Aw.
Oh, wow.
He was in The Heartbreak Kid, Hairspray,
Yeah.
and what I first ever saw him in my life, he was the original camp director in Heavyweights before Ben Stiller
Oh,
bought
yeah.
him out.
And that's his wife, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Ann Mira, the one that played the other owner.
What a good movie.
Don't let anybody do your taxes!
I love that movie.
When I saw that he passed, you know, it was like a piece of my childhood died, and it was really heartbreaking. And he was just so funny, and he just had like this personality. And then the older he got, his personality got like even better.
Yeah, it was great.
Like, I wanted him to be my grandpa.
Like, oh, dude, they said that he was the most positive person you could ever come across.
Oh, man.
But his positivity was him shouting positivity.
Well, he's
Like,
known for
instead
that.
he'd be like, he wouldn't be like, oh, let's get today. He'd be like, no, let's fucking get today. You know, So he probably wouldn't cuss, but you know,
Comes over and he's like, I hope you're having a great day today.
yeah, right. Like, that would be great.
We're gonna miss you.
Yeah.
There was lots of TV shows he was in.
Oh, yeah.
He made appearances on the Ed Sullivan Show. He was on Rhoda. He was in The Love Boat.
Mm-hmm.
Reading Rainbow. He did Saturday Night Live, Murder, She Wrote, Law and Order, Touched by an Angel, Seinfeld. He was a voice in the Hercules animated show, a voice in Disney's show The Teacher's Pet. He was in Sex and the City.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just watched the episode with him.
He voiced a character in Lion King 3 called Uncle Max. And he was an uncredited man at the bar in Anchorman.
Really?
And,
Wow.
of course, King of Queens. Yeah.
King, Queen, Seinfeld, you know.
Basically, him passing is sadly, it's now a Festivus for the rest of us.
Oh.
Aw,
I miss him.
honey.
I can't believe we're not going to be able to see anything else with him in it. You know?
Yeah, that sucks.
It's sad. And then another sad one
I don't
that we
wanna
found
hear
out
it.
today.
It was so depressing.
Fred Willard has passed away at 86. Supposedly his daughter said he died of natural causes. I guess that's just what people say when they aren't really quite sure.
Well, they're not trying to release it yet, so they say natural causes. Just so, because of this whole pandemic, they just say, oh, it was just natural causes.
Yeah, if you didn't know what he was from, he's in Anchorman, Best in Show, Harold and Kumar, The Mighty Wind, How High, Spinal Tap, Modern Family,
Roseanne.
and he was in the most did spots in Roseanne. He was in the most recent show on, was it Netflix or I can't remember what service, but Space Force with Steve Carell, and then of course he was in Austin Powers.
Also,
so
How
Wow.
high?
I just said that.
Oh, did you? I
Yes.
didn't hear that.
The best pop-up actor ever.
He
one of them.
also was in Disney Pixar movie, but he was the only live action person in a Pixar movie.
Oh yeah.
Wall-E. He
Wall-E.
played the president in Wall-E.
That's when they watched the old videos of the past.
Of the
Yeah.
past. He was so diverse, you could never forget him.
I don't think that guy ever played a role that didn't make you just kind of grin or completely laugh.
Yeah.
He was just funny, and just his persona and his personality, and he just owned it
Yeah.
every time.
He just had a wit about him.
Mm-hmm. And it was just, I don't know, it was just a great one.
That was really heartbreaking learning that this morning, and it seems like every week we are seeing 2 to 4
Well, there's tons of people, but yeah,
People.
the people we really, really know.
who we grew up watching or
Yeah.
we idolize or whatnot, people die every day. And it's very heartbreaking that people die every day. But when it's somebody that you grew up watching, it kind of hits a little bit closer to you.
Because you see that as nostalgic, and nostalgic, you identify that with your memories. So him being there was part of you.
Yeah, it was your childhood. It was your young adulthood for us, you know,
Yeah.
because we're not that old yet.
Yeah, but I'm going to get sad because there are still people who are alive who are getting pretty up there in age. If Mel Brooks died,
Oh, it's gonna be
I
a
would
sad
be
day.
crushed. I would be crushed. I remember when Gene Wilder died. I used to
Oh.
watch all his movies.
Yeah.
If Mel Brooks died, I'm going to literally break down in a corner and cry.
It's going to be a sad day, that's for sure. I mean, he's really up there in
He's
age.
97.
Yeah.
He's old as
He's
fuck.
Betty White age.
Yeah, but Betty White looks better than him.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what happens when...
Well, Betty White's regimen is vodka and hot dogs and no men. So, I don't know. Maybe I should just go on that regimen, but no vodka. Because vodka is ew.
yeah.
No vodka, huh?
I swear. Bill Murray dies. I would be upset. It'd be so sad. So let's hope for long, long lives for the people who are still with us. And remember that the people who have passed, they may be gone, but they will always live on in everything they gave us fans.
Bill Murray, you better be immortal.
Time to pour one out for all these homies.
You will be greatly missed.
Let's do some nerd news.
All right.
All right.
Get out of this funk. Do something that makes us go, ooh, or ah,
Or, ooh.
or
Or
Or,
what about what the fuck?
oh, what the fuck? Tankrel, you said you had something.
So I just came across this, and me and Blasphemous, we have not watched this at all, but for all of you people out there who have watched Tiger King, they are talking about doing a spin-off, and they want Tara Reid to portray Carol Baskins.
Yeah.
So I do not know anything about Tiger King. I don't care to know anything about Tiger King. All I know is there's rumors that she fed her husband to a goddamn tiger. Now imagine Tara Reid's haggard looking ass looking like Carol Baskin's haggard looking ass. I think it will work.
Well, I mean, it would be just as cool if the other one goes through and we have Nick Cage playing the Tiger King.
Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I'm not going to cast any shade on Tara Reid.
No.
Lest she comes at me with a knife.
Come at me, bruh. But yeah, like the Tara Reid being Carol Baskin, they just need to put those two movies together. Tara Reid meets Nick Cage. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I just saw that and I was like, what the fuck?
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was...
I found something, and it's saying that U.S. movie theaters are slowly reopening, and we've hit another 200 more locations that are reopening. The cool thing about this is most of the people that are reopening and are profiting like crazy are the good old drive-in movie theaters.
Oh, that's dope. You can keep your social distance.
Your social distance in your car.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, that's awesome. Like, out of 200 of them, 150 are drive-in theaters. So something that people were saying were going to die are now coming back.
Man, I've had my best experiences in my life at a drive-in theater.
Oh, dude. The best. You go to Sacramento drive-in.
Sometimes I saw movies.
You pay once, and you can watch one movie, and it's all night they play. And then when you're done with that movie, you can either stay for what's playing after it, or drive over to another lot right there and watch a whole different movie. And you pay once, like $5, and you can watch 3 to 4 movies.
Yeah, I remember.
For free.
I love doing that.
I haven't been to a drive-in in years.
What was the last thing you saw?
Frozen.
There's one up north.
The last thing I saw in drive-in theaters was the rebooted Freddy Krueger movie. That was awful.
Well, when they first talked about reopening the drive-ins, the first weekend they did it, the one that up north like you're talking about,
yeah,
they opened it and then had to close it because people were not following the rules. They were being disrespectful.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
That's pretty cool. Doctor, what do you got?
Blasphemous. Did you know that they were making a Matrix 4? Because I didn't.
I did.
Oh, wow.
Tank Girl did too.
Well, I just found out that they have added 8 weeks to production time.
Oh, wow.
For the schedule because of the coronavirus outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
But it should still be scheduled for a 2021 release.
That'd be awesome. I don't know where they're supposed to go with it.
Yeah, because didn't they break the cycle in the last one?
I thought they pretty much ended it. I mean, he became freaking Goku, and all the robots got destroyed.
No, so, the robots didn't get destroyed.
Oh,
they
I don't remember then.
No, what happened was the robots stopped warring on the humans. The Matrix became a utopia, and anyone who wanted to leave could.
Yeah, I didn't watch that too much in depth, I guess. We'll look forward to seeing Matrix 4.
I'm excited.
We're going to do something that I haven't done since, I don't even know, probably 95, that we saw at Target and we actually bought. Tank Girl and Dr. Cheese are going to play a game of Pogs.
Yeah.
Pogs.
Pogs, man. So if you know what Pogs are, they're little cardboard discs with pictures on them. And on the other side is blank. Or some of the old school ones had some trivia questions and stuff on it.
Which me and Blasphemous combined our collection of Pogs when we got together.
Oh yeah, we still have vintage Pogs here, but we're not playing with vintage ones. We're playing...
because you don't want them to fall apart. They're made of cardboard.
Cardboard, yeah, from 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, we keep those in a nice little container.
An actual Pogs. Bright neon pink container.
Heck yeah!
The point of this game is you keep all the Pogs, pictures face down, and you stack them in a stack. And then you have slammers. They're heavier versions of Pogs. These ones are made out of like thin metal. They were usually plastic. You could come in contact with some metal ones, and it got so big that my neighbor's parents would be like, we're not buying you slammers. Here's a big ass washer. And they would be like, that's your slammer now. Take it.
Do we have metal or plastic ones?
We have plastic OG ones.
Okay.
Thick plastic slammers. But these ones they actually are doing some like lightweight metal. So it's pretty cool.
When I was a kid, I actually did a lot of work to buy a slammer that was metal.
Yeah. I did so much scrounging for pennies to buy pogs from my neighbor across the street who was selling his pogs.
It was such a huge thing because it was like such a little fun game.
I got my pogs from Del Taco.
Yeah, she does. She has Del Taco pogs. I have Wiener Schnitzel pogs.
I have a shitload of Del Taco pogs, and they are fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, so this game actually originated in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Pogs is like pog juice. They would have drinks that had bottle caps on them, and it was pog juice. It was, what was it? Papaya, orange, guava, and they call it pog juice. So they would stack the caps, and then they would use something heavy and try to flip over the caps, and then that's how they won.
Oh,
so maybe it was a type of gambling. I don't know. Maybe Hawaiian people can tell us. But yeah, you guys want to play?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go.
Can we explain the rules?
The pogs are face down. You use the slammer on top of the stack of pogs, and then whatever flips over, you take.
Okay, ready?
So she lines up. And she hits, and she got 1. Restack.
Damn. I did this
1.
earlier and I got like 7.
1. Now it's time for the doctor. If you don't like her stack job, you can fix that stack job.
Let's see, what did I get?
I would have kept their stack job. Because it's kind of angled, so if you get the
I
angle...
like it being fair.
Okay, well, it's fair if she puts it that way. Your turn. Oh!
And the doctor misses.
He missed it. Back to Tank Girl. Oh, how many we got? We got 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully the doctor can get on the board.
Right.
Let's get this, fool.
0 aim.
0 aim. He has been drinking. He has like 4 beers right by him right now. And they're not even done.
Oh, he got 1. He got an eyeball.
1.
Okay, restack it.
Restack that shit. People are probably like, well, why are we listening to these people play Pog?
Actually, the last time we played Pogs was about 5 years ago when we first moved in together.
That's true. At our old apartment, we broke out the old school Pogs.
We broke out our Pogs and we played.
But this one came with a mat, 2 cylinders for them, and 60 Pogs and 4 slammers. It's pretty awesome.
And we can go buy more Pogs
Retro
too if we
caps.
want to.
They're from Retro Caps. Yeah. Oh, you got 0.
What the fuck?
Well, you landed solidly in the middle.
Solid, yeah. You flapjacked it.
Son of a bitch.
You went on the edge.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh my god, he got like what, 15?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Over here.
5.
No, these are mine.
Oh, what about this one?
This is the...
Oh, it's a slammer. I didn't
got
see
9.
it. You got 9.
You
Ooh.
bastages.
You bastages.
You fargin bastard.
You fargin bastard.
You icehole.
You icehole.
Okay.
All right.
Ready? I'm gonna fuck you up. Ready?
Where's my slammer?
I don't know.
It's over here.
No, this is my slammer.
Oh my god, you guys are just...
think-
Oh, it's right
right
here. Right there.
Ah,
Found it, you bastage. Oh, she almost flipped the whole stack. Oh no, it looked like more.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Man.
What's your what, like 8?
No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Doctor,
7.
you gotta pretty much flip the stack, I think, in order to win.
I have 10.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got a double hit there, but you only got 2.
No,
3.
you got 3.
I got another eyeball. Nice. I love that these new school caps are totally 90s images, like yin yangs and
I need
eyeballs
the
and
rest of
8
these
balls.
to at least tie with it.
And they're like,
Oh, you could.
Ready?
I think you could do one of the flicking. You remember the little flick thing that you could do?
Ah!
Oh, you got 3. That means Doctor has to try to get it. Can you flip the last one? That's kind of hard sometimes. Get the edge of it. Oh no! Can he? Oh, you did it! He did it. All right, let's see the total. Doctor, count yours. Tank Girl, count yours.
I got 11. I totally lost.
11. Doctor, you came up with... He's already past 11. He's got 12, 13, 14. 14. The winner today is Doctor. He'll have to go against me next week.
Bring your pog game.
My pog game. I haven't had it since 95. Okay? You bastard.
I'll tell you what about pogs. I'm a surgeon.
Well, nerds, that's all we have for this week. Thank you for joining us. We are your hosts, Blasphemous13.
Tank Girl.
Dr. Cheese.
And remember, folks, there's only one return, and it ain't of the king, it's of the Jedi. Good night.
Bye.